Jimmy, you should take off your hat.
No.
Yeah. That'd be a good
I'm an
one.
old bald dude. Okay. I'm like Samson, except all my power is within my hat. If I take my hat off,
You just lose it all.
Yeah, I'll just wither away.
I
I'll look 70.
I can't decide whether I should be bald or I should just leave what's going on up there.
Do you have magnificent hair?
I have a huge widow's peak, bro.
Nah, it's good.
I
I have a
appreciate the
reverse
compliment, though.
widow's peak. That's way worse.
Gone. So, and I'm trying to look this up. I want to talk about these roving groups of. I don't know what they are. Like, I don't know if it's
Roving groups of misfit vandals.
Yes, destroying restaurants and shit, just losing their overall mind, right? And
that's the type of shit that happens when you decriminalize crime.
Right.
Like, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean,
no, you're right.
We're going to make crime legal. And then you wonder why you have people rushing into a friggin' Walgreens and stealing $800 worth of makeup and cologne.
Because it's allowed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
that's exactly right.
Decriminalized.
Man.
Yeah. This stuff. What did they do in San Francisco? $900 or some shit?
Yeah, it's under $1,000. And they call it like, we're decriminalizing petty crime. Well, okay. Well, then what happens is it escalates from petty, like they look at it like, well, if somebody walks in and they take a, $13 item of makeup or something like that, it's not a big deal. But then you put this, dollar amount on it, like anything under $1,000 per offense. And then what happens is you have 78 people who gang up, rush into a Walgreens, storm the place, and everyone takes $10 to $20 to $50 or $100 worth of shit. And now Walgreens is closing down. I mean, look, Walmart's closing like their stores in Portland.
Are they really?
They are.
Walmart
there was
is.
Walmart, man. Yeah.
Like the bastion of like redneck, like dream shopping.
Yeah.
They're closing their stores. That's something that you would never hear of.
No.
That I never really thought I would hear of is Walmart closing stores. And for what?
Summer of love, man.
Because they're losing money?
Because they're losing money.
Yeah. You can't fuck with someone's profits.
Yep.
How that works, my guy. So I pulled this one up.
It says Walmart is readying to close its last remaining stores in Portland, Oregon. The popular retail will shutter its stores in Hayden Meadow and Eastport Plaza. 2 stores, last ones, and Portland's last standing Walmart stores will close March 24th.
Damn.
Done deal. So
what do you think they do with those big old buildings then?
What was the
Walmarts aren't small by any means.
The autonomous zone is going to have to become a Target friendly. You have to.
It's a double entendre.
I never said they were actually autonomous. That's just, the moniker they gave themselves. The autonomous zone. Donate shit to us.
That's so sad. Oh, so I've got this one, and it's this new video captures masked teen suspects in Brazen Queens restaurant attack. This is the shit that I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
These kids go in. I say kids because I don't know how old they are. Like some of them don't look like they're teenagers.
Right.
Then you have articles like this that say they are literally teenagers.
Yes.
I just see these videos popping up of these people losing their shit in a store.
Yep.
And just
thrashing everything.
Yes. Yeah. Causing
chaos.
Countless dollars, countless amount of damage.
Yep.
These stores are already hurting. These companies are already hurting. These little small businesses.
Yep.
They got shuttered during COVID.
Yeah.
They're already hurting. They're trying to get back on their feet. They're trying to get back into the swing of things. And these people come in because you didn't make my faux or my fucking
Macchiato latte or
yeah,
whatever.
you didn't make my Subway sandwich right. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude.
So now I'm just going to destroy it.
Yep.
I'm going to destroy everything in here.
And then
they
these people
get
are going to
away
be
with it.
Yeah, I know. They do get away with it. It's because the shit's happening in San Diego, New Jersey, New York, for example. That shit happens a lot less in Florida, man. People don't do that in certain places, man. It's beyond me, dude. I don't know.
I guarantee you did that shit here in Florida, in any town, in any city.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody there is going to snatch you up by your fucking weave and beat your ass.
Yep.
For the damn store owner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't act like that.
Nah, man.
And the fact that you think you can.
And then they wonder why. They're going to be all upset when Portland closes all its fucking Walmarts and its Targets.
And
the
other
it's
side
Walgreens
of that,
and it's CVS. And these people are going to be like, you don't want to cater to us. You don't want to have, what? What do you expect, man?
I said that someone was going to snatch you up by your weave. And I want you to understand something. The majority of these videos are overwhelmingly Black women doing this.
Right.
I've seen a handful.
I just
I've
saw
seen
one.
a handful of videos where it's guys or it's, a mixture of a bunch of people, like, Black guys, Black girls, white guys, white girls. It doesn't matter.
No, because the one with all the kids, like you look at their hands.
You can't tell what color they are. They're all masked.
Shit.
Some of them are white. Some of them are like not.
Yeah. It's a mix. You can see a bunch of white kids.
But that one singular person, it's majority Black women. And I don't understand where they get the idea that they can just go ape shit in a damn restaurant like that.
Yeah.
Like I would never do that. I guess it's my moral upbringing. Fine, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And
I would also defend the business owner from something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like there is a point where I would step in and be like, you're done.
Well, I don't think a lot of people seem to be very narcissistic sociopath, and they don't look at things from every perspective. And I think that's where, like, me and you have these conversations.
Stop thinking about other people other than themselves in general, like the whole of society.
That's basically what I was getting
everybody
at.
Is out for themselves.
That's what I was going to say. Me and you, we sit here, we have these conversations and we try to get nuance in perspective. Me and you, we don't 100% agree on 100% of the topics 100% of the time, but we fall in line most of the time. We do agree. There might be a little nuance in there. Yeah, I know. I saw that.
That's pretty cool.
It is dope. But the reason why is because we try to gain perspective. I talked to you about socializing healthcare and stuff because it's something I think about, but I don't know everything. And I like to hear someone's perspective and look at it from your point of view, because then it may.
And that's the whole point, right? Because if we don't have conversations about these things, then we can never change any of them.
Right.
If we just ignore it and go, that didn't happen.
And so the point of that is
away.
To say that, like, these people who do this in these restaurants never sit and think, man, what if I own this business? This is a little mom and pop shop. What's their overhead, man? What does it take to start a business? Do you know what it takes to start a business in the US these days with all the red tape and shit?
Millions of dollars.
Dude, it's insanity. That's why nobody does it.
To start a small business.
Yes.
Not a
And then you've got the damn federal or state government, whatever state you live in, coming along in 2019 and 2020 and was like, oh, I know you pay your taxes and I know you paid your business license and I know you're under the health department, but shut down because, safety. But still pay your rent, still keep up with your business license and all these things, man. But nobody ever looks at it from that person's point of view and says, man, I'm sitting here destroying someone's livelihood.
2 weeks to slow the spread for 2.5 years.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Just 2 weeks.
Endless.
Just 2 weeks.
Endless humorous memes.
And that's what I appreciate about our governor. And I don't know why I can't speak all of a sudden, but our governor.
Whiskey make my mouth go weird.
It does. Our governor, he followed the initial 2-week thing, and he may have extended it a little bit.
No,
and
I don't think he did.
He did.
You sure?
Yeah, he absolutely did. He's not perfect.
No, for
Okay?
sure, for sure.
For all of those
But I
out there
do-
that think that Ron DeSantis, or some of you affectionately call him Daddy DeSantis, fucking weird.
What?
Oh yeah, my wife does it,
I've yet to hear
which I'm
that.
totally fine with my wife doing. Whatever. He locked down. We locked down.
Oh,
in
he
Florida,
did,
right?
for sure.
And we did it for more than 2 weeks.
Okay, but it was
He
like,
slowly opened everything up incrementally,
Yeah.
a lot faster than any other state
yeah,
in the
he
country.
did, for
A
sure.
lot faster than any other state, and that's what
Yeah.
I applaud him for.
Uh,
He decided that the science wasn't adding up, and he
That's
said,
right.
"You know what? We're going to do things our way." I don't care how you feel about the whole endemic, whatever. I don't care how you feel about it. The reality of it is we were all duped into doing something that we should have never done in the first place. We did it. And just luckily here in the state of Florida, we fucking got fed up with it and we walked
Yeah.
out of it as quick as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think they looked
And he
at
had to
it.
do it smartly.
I mean, dude, in our area, we had small businesses closed. If you think about Florida, I feel like, man, probably over half of the jobs in Florida are service industry related. I've read articles about that, and
They
like
are.
Orlando,
They are.
giant tourist attraction. Most of the jobs, they're
We got
service
Disney here,
industry.
man.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. And people just all of a sudden had no income.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, and I think DeSantis kind of looked at this and was like, "Wait a minute, man. How do we fix that? We're solving a problem with an even bigger problem."
You know what I love the most about that whole time?
Huh.
Was the resilience and the not ingenuity, the resilience and the forward thinking of our lovely small town bars and restaurants.
Yeah,
When they found out they could sell liquor to go,
yeah,
my God, they were like
Yeah.
everywhere.
of
Hey,
course.
come by, get a drink,
Oh yeah,
take it on the road, bruh.
yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I appreciate all of this because
All of
I
us-
like a good drink on the road.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden, man, all of a sudden,
I don't drink and drive, for God's sakes.
it was all about the growler, man. We had
Yeah.
3 years of like growlers, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I want to say in Florida, our lockdown was, I would say maximum 4 weeks. It was like a month because it was 2 weeks. And then the third, I want to say they started to like, hey, I don't know. We're going to start reopening certain things. And then by a month or, 4 to 5 weeks, man, we were pretty much back open, back for business. There was some work at home. There was some, social distancing.
There,
and,
there were a lot of corporate businesses
yeah,
that took on the work from home because
yeah.
being a corporation, you're not just here in Florida. So you have overall corporate policies. So the companies that do function here in Florida, that are corporate and that
Yeah.
function elsewhere, they all had the same policies.
Yeah.
The local small businesses,
Mm.
the Florida run businesses, they were like, governor said we ain't got to do this shit no more.
Yup.
So we ain't.
Yes. Exactly. People also, you know what's crazy? Because I know a few business owners, and dude, people lost a lot of money, man. People lost a lot of money, and it was hard to get the COVID paycheck protection stuff, but
Oh yeah.
excuse me, some of them got it, and that's what kept them afloat. But look at what that caused, man. We're living it now. $5 a carton eggs and all the crazy inflation.
through the roof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it's all
I mean,
it's all bad.
We're
We're gonna pay for this for years.
like I said, we're solving a problem with another problem. And I don't
That's
know.
the function of our overall federal government, of our
Yeah.
glorious leaders in DC.
Yeah.
That's the function of them. We've got to fix this.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you later.
And
though.
see, I'm much more conspiratorial. I feel like their goal is we're going to start a problem and then we're going to fix the problem by adding another problem. And it's these compound problems.
Probably.
And then we'll sell you a solution through Pfizer or something like that. You know what I mean?
You are steadily walking a line right now.
I know.
They're going to be like,
Please
not going to happen. You can't have this.
Please don't ban me.
You can't have
Don't
this.
ban us. We deserve to live.
But going back to our earlier point was the entitlement of an
Yeah.
entire generation of I call them kids because I'm
Yeah.
so much older than them. Like I'm 42
I know.
years old.
Yeah, no, we're
These
the
kid-
grown-ups in the room.
What you're watching on in these videos are 18, 20, 25-year-old kids, and they're kids. They're
Well-
fucking kids. They're less adult
Yeah.
than we are, and I'm still a fucking child.
Well, oh, dude, that's the thing,
I-
man. We've raised a generation of perpetual children. They'll be 36 and they'll still act like kids,
But
man.
that's what the government wants.
There's no consequences to the actions, though.
That's why they're not taught how to balance a checkbook. That's why they're not
Right.
taught how to do their taxes. That's why they're not taught how
Yep.
to properly fill out a employment application.
Yep.
They're not taught basic skills, basic life skills.
That's another thing I got to hand to my
They are
man.
taught, however, not anymore. Like when I was going through school, I realized that we were taught to be the perfect little employee.
Yeah.
Do as you're told.
Test takers.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
as you're told. Do your job.
Yeah.
Go home. Get up.
Right.
Do it all over again. Right.
Yeah. That's the goal.
And I appreciate it because it keeps me functioning in the sense of an employee. Right.
Yeah. A productive member of society.
What they're
at the
teaching
least.
kids. Yeah.
At the least. But
a
it
productive
is.
member of society.
It
yes.
is the least.
Yeah. You're paying your taxes. You're doing your things. I'm so
Yeah.
fucking irresponsible though. Like it's insane.
We all are.
It's insane. I buy the stupidest shit and I go, that was good. That was
Dude,
a good purchase.
I had
That
to
was a
learn.
great purchase.
I had to
And
learn
then 3 weeks
about-
later, I'm going, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Impulse, man.
Yeah.
I had to learn about credit.
But I
through
always
the
look. I
internet.
go through clearance aisles though.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
You had to what?
Learn about credit through the internet. Like
Oh,
nobody
legit.
taught me this. Like,
my mother, for the better part of my early 20s, like probably from the time that I was 17 to the time that I was 25, my mom swore to me left and right, you don't need a credit card.
yeah,
And
mine too.
she drilled
Yeah.
that shit into my head, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I lived by that
Yeah. Me
to
too.
the time I was
My mom and dad was like, don't get a
38.
credit. Don't get a credit card. It'll fuck your life up.
30 fucking 8,
Done.
dude. And I had
That's
zero. I had no
But see,
idea.
They assumed we were going to be irresponsible with it.
Agreed.
That's it.
And I probably would have been.
And yeah.
but at least it would have put me on the books and I could
Yes.
have rebuilt.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I had no, like the credit bureau. I would apply for a credit card or I would apply for a car loan or something like that.
Yeah.
The credit bureaus would go,
What?
it's a ghost.
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy's
dude.
not real. Like, because I didn't exist to them, right?
That's exactly what happened the first time I went to finance my first car. They
I
were like,
didn't exist.
they told me, they were like, you are better off having bad credit than
Legit.
no credit.
Also,
And
weird
it blew my
fucking
mind.
thing.
Yeah. I was like, what? That doesn't, well, I'll tell you what, if you give me credit, I won't disappoint you.
I will
And they
have
were
bad
like-
credit.
Yeah. They were like, nah, we can't take that chance. And I'm like, well, how the hell does that work? You know what I mean?
Who do I go to that will take a chance on me? Listen, I tell you what, dude, over the last 2 years, because I've really started working towards this. I was 38, 30, it was like maybe I was 35 when I
Yeah.
realized I really got to do something with my credit.
Yeah.
But I'm a massive procrastinator.
Right.
Like I will put something off until the absolute last minute. Well, here I am, 42 years old,
Right.
trying to figure this all out.
I'm in the same boat with you.
I've got okay credit at this point.
Mm-hmm.
In no way, shape, or form is Goldman Sachs giving me a credit card.
Right.
But I can get one of them really fucking shady ones,
Yeah.
like 39% fucking interest. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mybank.com.
Exactly.
We only
So-
exist online.
Yeah.
We have no brick and mortar. We have no ATM machine.
We don't even have employees. We're
Yeah,
just
don't-
an AI.
Don't ask for money from us. Once you put the money there, just leave it.
Just leave it there. So, and I did find one solution for myself. And I encourage anybody who's going through this to look for it.
Yeah.
And it's not an advertisement. It's not a whatever. It's self credit something.
Okay.
You basically pay a $35 a month payment to them
Right.
and they loan you
Right.
the money, right?
Right.
It's more or
It's-
less you do this for I think 3 years.
It's almost like a
3-year
prepaid
term.
card,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah,
But you're paying it instead
It's
of
a
paying them
secured
like
credit card.
It's a secured credit card.
Yes,
Yeah. Instead of
because-
paying a lump sum of like $300 or $500,
$700.
Okay, there you go.
By the end of the time, you put $700 into it.
Yes,
Right.
I got you.
I have followed this thing to a T.
Yep.
And I have in just around a year.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Gained 100 points.
I've gained 100 points in
Yeah.
and that's unheard of.
Yeah. No, seriously, man.
It's nigh unheard of for somebody who literally didn't fucking exist.
Well, the thing is, like, for me, I think going that route is probably one of the best ways you can go if you have no credit, right?
But the worst part is,
if you don't have parents who have 800 scores and they put you on their credit as, you know, one of the lines to their credit, you're just dead in the water. You're just you have no credit. It's very hard to get a credit card unless you go the secured route to begin with.
Yeah.
But that's where it kills a lot of people. A lot of people in the very beginning, they don't want to go that route. They don't have people who want credit cards don't have $500, $700, or $1,000 to just give a bank.
When I get to that point, I will do that for my kids.
Yeah.
But I will
Definitely.
do it incrementally and to a point where it will benefit them.
Yep.
But they will not be on my credit cards because here's the thing. My mom did that for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
My mom did that for me and then fucked up a credit card, a couple of them.
And it fucked your credit
And it
up.
fucked my credit up.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like I had to start at 0 again. Right.
Yeah.
It pissed me off.
True.
It really pissed me off.
True story, man. It can go both ways.
Yeah.
You know?
So I've been doing it on my own and I've been maintaining it fairly well. I'm not perfect. There may be a shoe store that I owe some money to. but all in all, like,
do you think these Jordans are a responsible purchase?
it wasn't even Jordans, bro. It was a pair of shoes for my kid.
I swear to you, it's a responsible. Listen, my kid needs new school shoes
He got a pair of Nikes
for homeschool.
and I never paid for them.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, not for
Please,
nothing.
please don't take credit advice from my co-host right here.
They were the fucking idiots that gave it to me. I was like, okay.
Oh my God, man.
Oh,
That's so good.
but yeah, like that's the problem with this generation today is they have no responsibility.
Right.
They have nothing to work for and work towards, work for,
Dude,
live for.
listen,
Like
I hated
it
life.
is a constant battle for these kids to find meaning in their life.
You know what's funny? Growing up,
I mean, Fortnite's a great thing, but it doesn't mean shit.
no, that will
Uh,
not do anything for your life in 20 years.
But you know what I hear these kids talk about?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be not
Yeah.
TikTok. I'm gonna be Twitch famous. I'm gonna be a famous gamer.
Do you know what it takes to even be on that level? Like, that's the thing, man. I'm a,
Do you know the percentage of people
yeah.
who are those who
Nothing. It's
enact that dream and become a reality for them?
probably less than 10%.
It's not even near 1%.